This is JVTV News, story above the rest.
Hi, I'm Hunter Mirchin.
And I'm Andrew Cordova. Welcome to this edition of JVTV News.
Hey Andrew, did you have fun at homecoming week?
Of course I did. Everyone did. Who doesn't love purpling out, supporting the football team, and being pumped with Falcon spirit?
And don't forget the dance.
Right. Miranda Cuellar takes an inside look to Jersey Village's homecoming week.
It's homecoming time at Jersey Village, and the school and its students are alive with purple pride. From freshmen to seniors, everyone is neck deep in excitement and showing their true colors by dressing up for the school spirit days, which include Neon Day, Nerd Day, Senior Citizen Day, Hawaiian Day, and of course, Purple Out Day. Homecoming is a whole new process for freshmen, but that doesn't mean they're any less eager to participate in homecoming week. But for others, this is the last time they'll spend homecoming week as a Falcon. In the midst of all of this, the excitement never fades. Homecoming brings out the school spirit in everyone around the JV community and helps the students band together to support their team and their fellow Falcons during the homecoming parade.
I love homecoming week. I love to see the school spirit in everyone. I love dress-up days. I love to see how creative everyone can be with dress-up days. And then I love Friday for Purple Out Day because I love to see all the different ways that people are creative with the Purple Out, and I love to see all the moms, and I just love to see all the school spirit that everyone has.
Another thing that's on everyone's minds is who is going to be crowned as the 2013-2014 Homecoming King and Queen.
It's a complete shock, but I feel great. I'm happy that my fellow Falcons voted for me, and I'm happy that they chose me to represent the school.
As the game comes to a close, everyone is still pumped up for the big dance the next day. Homecoming week might be over, but the spirit in the students' hearts is forever. Miranda Cuellar, JVTV News.
You ever wonder who makes the art displayed in the art galleries? Mrs. Trevino took some of her Art 1 students to participate in the Lawndale Art Center Day of the Dead exhibit. Natalie Solano shows us more.
The Lawndale Art Center is having their annual Day of the Dead exhibit, and Miss Trevino, the art teacher, had some of her students paint skulls to put together a piece to be displayed for audiences to see what JVH students are capable of creating. 3 of her students were taken to the center to put together their display.
The Day of the Dead actually falls on my great-grandmother's death, and her being native Spanish, this is kind of her tradition, so I thought it'd mean a lot to her.
I think the final product came out beautiful. It was a great way to represent loved ones that have passed away from our school, and I think it came out stunning.
Is that going to reach all the way?
This was a memorable experience for all of the participants because now they can say they have had their work in a gallery.
It's overwhelming and it's exciting too because you never knew that your artwork would be in a gallery with other famous people.
Natalie Solano, JVTV News.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Andrew?
I don't know, an executive producer or something?
Are you sure you don't want to be a prince?
Prince?
Yeah, just like Pippin.
It's a Pippin.
Victoria Ashe tells us more.
The JV players are at it again, starting this year off with the play Pippin by Bob Fosse. Pippin is about a young French prince who just graduated from college. He returns home anxious to search for fulfillment. The play is told in a very unique way. Pippin is actually a play within a play. The narrator of the story acts as a stage manager, helping the actors in the play as it goes along. This is Henry Ginsberg's first year with the JV players and talks about his lead role.
It was really fun. It was challenging, and with balancing school and everything, but it was awesome. It was the best time in the world. I made so many new friends.
It's an amazing job. Let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. My director, Ms. Crocker, she's brilliant. She picked a perfect role, and I just feel free. I feel like I'm able to do it and do it with power.
It's no surprise with such a complicated play, the students have had to work extremely hard. They've extended their own rehearsal hours and brought in a little extra help.
My job is a stage manager in Pippin, and it's a pretty stressful job. You're basically on top of everything. You're here on time every day before the actors. You are up close and personal with the actors. You are basically the one person that is in front of the director, behind the director.
The actors had a lot of fun performing this play and greatly appreciated all of the extra help. They look forward to more plays in the future. Victoria Ashe, JVTV News.
We'll be back with a little bit of magic, but first, here's a public service announcement by Tia Wynn. Ever since Harry Houdini first shocked the world, magic has mystified and delighted audiences across the world. Natalie Rodriguez tells us about a student here at Jersey Village who entertains people with his magic.
Many know Diego Gomez as a shy person, but what few know is that he has a hidden talent. Diego is a magician. It was 6 years ago, after watching a Cursed Angel performance, that Diego became interested in magic. His first experience with magic was in art class, while performing the magic rubber band trick.
Each effect takes a different amount of time to master. Sometimes it takes days, maybe minutes, sometimes it takes hours, weeks, months, or years.
He goes by the stage name Cryptic, which means a hidden secret. Diego also has a YouTube channel where he showcases his tricks and earns money. His favorite trick to perform is the pear smoke effect, where he produces smoke from thin air.
I was surprised. I had never seen that trick done before, and we wanted him to show us how he did it, but he wouldn't reveal his secrets. I knew Diego was creative, but I had never seen him do magic before, so we actually want to see more magic tricks.
Even though he is not going to continue it as a career, he still plans involving magic in his life. Natalie Rodriguez, JVTV News.
The Gold Dusters are being pushed to the limits, teaching girls of all ages how to rock and roll. Tia Wynn shares the story.
This year, the Gold Dusters are taking their dance clinic to a whole nother level. Throughout the years, the Gold Dusters have been energizing the students at Jersey Village High School. Now their job is to energize kids ranging from kindergarten to 10th grade. With almost 200 girls attending this event, the Gold Dusters have a new responsibility to take on. After a few hours of fun activities and dancing, the Gold Duster organization provides the girls with pizza for lunch. They also have the option to buy yummy snacks and drinks. After all the tummies were filled up and the girls were done learning their dances, they got to take the bus to the football game with the Gold Dusters themselves. The dance clinic girls not only got to sit with the Gold Dusters in the stands, but they got to dance with them before and during halftime at the football game. Though the Gold Dusters were concerned with what was going to happen that day, it ended up turning out to be a day filled with smiles and lots of energy. It was both a great experience for the Gold Dusters, dance clinic girls, and the parents. This is Tia Wynn with JVTV News.
According to Dilbert comic creator Adam Scott, creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Artists here at Jersey Village are striving to make their own masterpieces. Triton Wint shows us more.
My name is Mason Pafford, and I do sculpture and ceramics.
And the type of art that I do is photography, and I am the photo editor for the yearbook.
Art has influenced my life by making me more creative and versatile in different subjects and fields. It gives me more ideas and makes me think outside the box on things I usually wouldn't think about at all. Art brings, like, I guess, life in a way to the school. Like, it gives it a deeper meaning to the students' feelings and thoughts that other classes wouldn't bring out. Art is, to me, like a sort of outlet for any emotion I'm feeling, like if I'm feeling really depressed, I can draw a really depressed picture, and then I won't feel as bad, I guess. Like, it really lets me express my emotions without being, I guess, hurtful to anyone or anyone else. It's just me.
Art really affected my life because before I got into photography, I didn't really have a hobby that I could like go to like help me like relax and like not stress out so much. So when I got into yearbook, and then eventually I became one of the photo editors, and so through that I started going to pretty much every school event, and I would go and I would shoot it. And after a while I started to really pick up how the camera works, and I could really try and like get better shots like more artistically, and so that was really fun too. I think people should get involved with art because I think it's important to have like something outside of school, like a hobby that you can turn to when you're like upset or mad or something, just to kind of like calm you down and like make you feel better. And it really helps out with like from all the schoolwork and everything. I would get really stressed out, but then I would go like on Friday night or Saturday night, I would go shoot football, and that really was like really relaxing because I really enjoy shooting varsity football. I would feel a lot better after shooting varsity football and games and stuff, because like it's always like on a Friday or a Saturday night, and like the whole week of all the work and everything would just build up, and then I would get to go shoot, and that would totally like distressify me.
Up next, we'll learn about our school rules. But first, here's a public servants announcement by Andrew Cordova and Diego Gomez. Rules are meant to be broken.
No, sir. They're supposed to be followed.
Well, I know many people who would disagree with you on that one. Haley Bowling gives us their input.
Can't figure out what you're going to do in the future? It's okay if you don't know. You've got plenty of time. Dan Fan explains.
Make 100 on this. This is an English sonnet. This is Shakespeare.
Well, I'm taking a lot of extra AP classes, and these are college level courses that will help me be prepared for the advanced classes in universities.
It makes it so much. Random work.
You don't want it.
School puts so much pressure on students on what to do after high school. Keith Hanks tells us one path students can take.
Not all kids know exactly what they want to do when they get out of JV. Each branch of the military has an average 15% annual attrition rate. That's about $180,000 per year, according to the career counselors of military recruiting in high school. Jacob Went, a student at JV, has gone through the tests.
Mainly what inspired me to join the military would be the simple fact of I wanted to do service, and one of the best things I think I would be at is being a soldier, because I don't use a human shield, I am that human shield.
The military has set standards that some people find hard to reach, but majority of high school students make up the military, and even more are thinking about joining.
Something I've kind of always wanted to do. Like I said, I feel a call more than others that don't feel it, and I just feel like it'd probably be the best field I have to do something and make a benefit to society and the world.
This is Keith Hanks, JVTV News.
We'll be back with some tasty details, but first, here's a public service announcement from Matthew Beerwagen and Mario Madreno. Man, I'm so hungry right now.
Me too, but all the places I know are either too pricey or the food isn't that great.
Let's ask the students of Jersey Village if they know where to eat. Hui Tong has the scoop.
Food. Everybody likes food, but where's the good stuff?
Well, I like to eat at Pop Those because they have seafood and that's my favorite thing.
Cyclone, Genghis Grill, and Whataburger. Church's Chicken, Mosa, McDonald's, and Chick-fil-A.
Mosa, located next to the Goodwill on Jones Road, is an Asian bistro which serves authentic Asian cuisine and serves everything from sushi to soup. If you're not in the mood for Asian, you can try out one of the many taco stands located in various parking lots. Not only do they serve tacos, they serve a range of good Mexican food at a more than reasonable price. Although not as widely known as common chain restaurants, people seem to come back for more, whether it's the familiar, friendly atmosphere or just for the delicious food that they crave for. Hui Tong, JVTV News.
Jersey Village Drumline is a prime example of Falcon spirit. But there is more to Drumline than just a line of drums. Morgan Scody drops the beat.
Drumline isn't just a part of the band, they do a lot outside of it. Consisting of a small number of dedicated students, Drumline is really soaring as Falcons should. Christian Furman, a 4-year member of Drumline, tells us how it's so successful.
What I like most about Drumline would be the people in it. Like, we have a good time together. We bond well. It's just fun to play, jam out and play with people and see people enjoy the entertainment.
They even came in second place among 30 other contenders in a national contest.
We got second place, USA bands. We got a trophy for that. We worked hard. It's a good group we have this year. We also have the Drumline going on, but we also have to get prepared for like state music and tryouts and all that for like second semester. We have ensembles we work on, and then we also have to play with the band. Like we have other extraneous things we do outside of band as well. Like we don't always play with the band. So I feel like...
I'm Morgan Scody, JVTV News.
Katy Perry challenged high school students to create a music video for her latest single, Roar. Elizabeth Wells shares the experience.
JVTV has a rich history of competing and creating interesting videos, so when Katy Perry introduced her new contest, Roar, JVTV jumped onto the bandwagon. The group jumped into action and pulled it together within a 2-week time period.
The time period made it a little bit harder to work with.
most times when we make movies or music videos, we've got so much time to work with, time to write out the storyboard, time to gather who you want. But this was like a one and done type thing.
Although JVTV didn't win, it was a great experience. Elizabeth Wells, JVTV News.
We'll be right back with the fun segment. But first, here's a public service announcement by Miranda Cuellar and Elizabeth Wells. Now it's time for one of our most popular segments, JV Walking.
I'm at the beer wagon. I'm here to see what our students know about our government. Who's the vice president? Joe Biden. Bill Gates. Bill Gates.
Oh, God. Of the United States?
Oh, Biden, right? So who is the vice president? You idiot. Do you know? No. Who is the mayor of Houston? You don't even want to say Barack Obama? I don't know.
I saw this last night.
Bill White.
George Bush.
George Bush. What's the biggest state?
California.
Texas, California. What's the largest one?
Texas.
Alaska.
Biggest state?
Biggest state.
Texas.
Texas.
No, Alaska.
No,
Alaska.
All right.
Thanks, guys. It's that time of year again. Texas high school football is back, and the Falcon football team is ready to become a district contender. Andrew Cordova takes us into the huddle. Falcon Sports Center starts now.
The high school football season is already in full swing, and the Jersey Village football team has already made some notable changes from previous years. While not having a winning season for the past 6 years, the Jersey Village football team has made many adjustments to their players, coaching, and even their appearance. The football team has abandoned their old purple and white jerseys and adopted a new collegiate-styled look. In addition, for the first time in more than 7 years, JV has a sophomore starting at quarterback, Deshaun Qualls. Although Qualls isn't the only underclassman displaying his talent, with half the team being underclassmen, there's plenty of talent that will grow into a polished team for the years to come. As for this year, senior players have stepped up their game and have shown extreme determination. After rocking Tomball 34-0, the Falcons lost 3 straight games, but bounced back with a 2-game winning streak, which includes defeating the undefeated Cy Creek Cougars. Despite the team playing stronger, nothing is as strong as the bond between the players.
They enjoy each other, and that's a big thing. And I don't think there's any jealousy. I mean, I'm sure there is to some degree. Every team has it. But these kids have really stepped up and have joined together because bottom line is they all want to win. And that's important to all of them.
Together. When we all together, it's like we all brothers. No color ain't got nothing to do with what's in the locker room. We all a team, we all brothers. That's how we play.
Win or lose, the players will always value the time they've spent together on and off the field.
We're Falcons. We fight hard. We play together. We play hard. We play together. We're gonna get this done. Let's go.
Andrew Cordova, JVTV News.
Many sports such as football, basketball, and baseball get lots of recognition here at Jersey Village High School. But you never hear much from the JV tennis team. Carlos Girardi clues us in on this forgotten team.
People can never talk about Jersey Village sports without mentioning football or baseball. But the Jersey Village tennis team has been lacking the attention that the other sports receive. There has never been a pep rally to support the tennis team, and they rarely get mentioned on the morning announcements. This is disappointing due to the hard work and determination that the tennis players put into battering themselves into their craft. Players like Hannah Cook, Laura Galvin, Christian Detmers, and Trevor Tandy are some of the leading players in their division, yet they rarely get mentioned. Players like Emerson Hugh and Varand of Nasia are concerned about the lack of recognition with the tennis players.
The lack of recognition is really disappointing because it's a really good sport and we work hard to play at our best, but I mean, it's just very sad that we don't get that much of recognition.
Well, tennis isn't as recognized as other sports. Like, for example, football has the highest attendance. Why? Not the bigger stadium. It's because they have cheerleaders. Tennis needs some cheerleaders. I'm talking guys, girls, preferably girls, standing on the side of the court and cheering me on. I'd appreciate it, school district.
This is Carlos Zarate for JVTV News.
The cross-country team has received a lot of attention thanks to their talent, dedication, and countless hours of training. George Rosales catches up to them for more details.
Cross country has never been an easy sport. It requires discipline, a strong commitment, endurance, and teamwork. Passion that the experienced runners show for the sport has inspired several freshmen to join this season.
This is my first year in cross country, and I'm a freshman. I think it's better because we can grow together and get better together.
These 7 newcomers took the team by storm with impressive speed and endurance.
1, 2, 3, JVCC!
Hard training and concentration led many of the JV runners to beat their personal records at an invitational meet early in the season.
I know for the freshman team, they have a goal this year of wanting to be district champs. And for my JV teams and varsity teams, they want to be in a better spot as far as time as well as places for their team goals this year.
All of the talent, spirit, and dedication that the JV cross-country runners put into this sport is leading them to soar toward success. George Rosales, JVTV News.
This year, our volleyball team has shot forward to become a late contender in the playoffs. Matthew Beerwagen, days for more.
The attitude is more uplifting and positive, and definitely, I would say, more determined because we have a chance at playoffs, so we definitely want to fight more and win.
Last season, I only had 4 seniors. This year, I have 9, so they're older.
We've been playing really good. We're actually excited because we may make it to playoffs.
I think we all have the same goal this year. They know that they can make playoffs, so they're all kind of working towards that one goal. They're very positive.
That's all for this newscast. JVTV is on Facebook and YouTube. Check us out in the links below.
For Hunter Merchant, Morgan Scody, and the entire JVTV News crew, I'm Andrew Cordova. Thanks for watching.